Hey kids, welcome back to Whimsy Dreams. Tonight's story follows Iron Man, not just in battle, but in a moment where his biggest strength isn't his tank, but his heart. It was supposed to be a quiet night. Tony Stark was flying solo across the Atlantic in his latest Mark 90 suit, sleek, fast, silent. Perfect for a solo patrol. But halfway through the mission, alarms blared. Power cells critical. Externally EMP detected. The armor froze mid-flight. And before Tony could react, he was falling. He looked down at the ocean below. Oh, geez, he said, as Iron Man plummeted like a meteor into the dark ocean, vanishing beneath the waves. Moments later, silence inside the suit. Tony gritted his teeth. He was alive. His suit was knocked offline, but his life functions were okay. But he was deep underwater and sinking fast. No comms. No backup. No Jarvis, he muttered. All right, Stark. Time to remember you're more than metal. With pressure mounting, Tony manually detached the damaged armor piece by piece. First, he popped off the chest plate. Water rushed in, but he didn't care. Next, he hit the boots. With a kick, he sent them flying toward a nearby glowing current. Finally, he released the helmet. And for the first time, since he became Iron Man, Tony was just Tony, alone in the dark, deep under the sea. But even in the darkness, Tony could sense danger. Sharks, they were attracted to the lights of his suit, and now they were circling. Just as they got close enough to make a meal of the man in the metal suit, a familiar face swam by. It was a deep-sea explorer drone. It was built years ago, when Tony was first testing the limits of deep-sea exploration. Now, long after the program ended, it still patrolled the ocean floor. Maybe it sensed the danger. Maybe it didn't. But what it did know was that this man needed help. It nudged Tony with its mechanical arm and began towing him upward toward the moonlight. Through the darkness, Tony spotted a Wakandan jet hovering above. Need a lift, Metal Man. Shuri's voice crackled over the comm. Yeah, Tony coughed, water spraying from his mouth. But leave the armor. Tonight, the brain did the saving. The jet zipped down, catching Tony just as he surfaced, breathless and soaked. Back at Avengers Tower, Peter asked, "Weren't you scared?" Tony paused, remembering the sharks and the crushing pressure. Sure, but being scared and still moving? That's real power. Thanks for watching Whimsy Dreams. If Iron Man's deep-sea escape inspired you, subscribe for more Marvel stories that remind us the bravest thing you can do is try. Good night, and power down, little heroes.